Hi there, welcome to the Team Jazzle Dazzle May video hop. My name's Jane and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I have my own page on Facebook but called Dandelion Wishes. Now for May's video hop, we're concentrating on items from the new annual catalogue, which is the May 2021 to April 2022. So I have decided to make this little card here. Now, if I could credit where it came from, I would. I believe it came from someone on the Poodlers team, and they have shared it, but I'm not quite sure who it was. So if it was you, comment on the video, and I'll be happy to credit you for this. So as I say, I've gone with the little puffins and I've just made a nice, it is actually quite a simple card. So these party puffins are in the new catalogue, and I think they're quite a fun stamp set, and I think it applies to pretty much all ages. It's got lots of nice sentiments on it and lots of nice stamps. I have also used some designer series paper from the new catalogue. It's this pattern party paper, which is available if you spend a certain amount in the catalogue. So what you need for this project are 3 different types of paper. So I've also already mentioned the designer series paper. So what I have here is a piece of the designer series paper. As you see, it's lovely. It's got 2 sides, and it is 10.1 centimetres by 28.8 centimetres. And that leaves you with a little strip off the end of it, which we'll just keep because we'll need that later. I also have chosen a coordinating colour of cardstock, and I've gone with Granny Apple Green. As you can see, it's appears within the designer series paper. And you need a piece that's 10.5 centimetres by 14.8 centimetres, and then another piece that is 8 centimetres by 8 centimetres. And the last paper you need is, I've used basic white, and I've got one piece that is 9.7 centimetres by 14 centimetres, and a piece that is 7.5 centimetres by 7.5 centimetres. And then just to bling the card up a bit, I have also cut a piece of ribbon. So if you are going to be having the card horizontally, the way I have, then you will need a 14 centimetre piece of ribbon. However, if you decide that you want to make your card so that it's portrait or vertical, then you will need a piece of ribbon that's 9.7 centimetres. And then any gemstones or anything if you want to bling it up. I thought this paper was quite busy, so I didn't think this card really needed anything else. So you will also need some adhesive. So I'm going to use some wet glue, and I'm also going to use some dimensionals. So let's get all this moved out the way and get started. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to score this designer series paper. Excuse the noise of my seat. So I'm going to score it at 14.4 centimetres. There we are. Oh, make sure you don't use the cut tool. I'm quite bad for that myself. So there we are. I'll give it a little score. And I think that's me finished with that now. So what I'm going to do is just fold this over, and I'm going to take the piece of coloured card that is 10.5 by 14.8, and I'm going to adhere this to, so that it just has a little border. So I'm just going to use my wet glue for this. The wet glue just gives you a bit of give to move it around. There we are. So that way if you've not got it in quite the right place, you get a bit of movement with this. Oh no, I've got a bit of glue stuck on there. Never mind. We'll be covering that. We'll hopefully cover that bit up anyway. So there we are, we've got our basic card. And inside, I'm just going to adhere the white piece that is 9.7 by 14 into the inside, because that's where you're probably going to want to write your little message for whatever your card's for. And I'm just going to stick that. There we are. And I just like that little extra piece just to make the inside look quite nice. So I'm just going to stick that in there again with some wet glue. There we are. I think that just makes the inside look quite nice. I'm really annoyed about that piece there. It's a bit sticky. Right, so next what I want to do is I'm going to attach my piece of ribbon on here. If you've got any excess, you can always trim it off. Now, with this ribbon, I'm just going to use my little mouse because I find it a lot easier to stick the ribbon down with this adhesive rather than the wet glue. But everyone has personal preference, don't they? So I think that should go there quite nicely. And as we can see, we've got a little extra bit on the end there, but that's fine. Just open that and give it a trim. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on this piece. It just makes it pop a bit. So, and I think because it's got the ribbon behind it, it's not going to sit quite flat anyway. So if we put the dimensionals on, it allows that little bit of room for the ribbon that's underneath. This ribbon's quite a flat one, but some of the ribbons so I just want to stick that on at an angle. I think it looks quite nice when it's on at an angle. Right, let's get stamping. So I'm going to use the little puffin with the party hat again. I think he's really cute and he helps just to convey the birthday message, I think. So I'm just going to get him there we are. I'll just stamp this off before I clean them. I like to clean them as I go along and put them away as I go along, unlike the children who leave them all lying everywhere. Right, so now you could colour these puffins in, but I just think because of all the colour on the card already, I think it looks quite nice just leaving them plain black. We'll give them a little birthday cake. Just a nice floating birthday cake. There we are. And then lastly, I think we just need to put a little sentiment on. Now, I think we've kind of made it clear that this is a birthday card, but as you can see from here, we've got a To someone who makes others happy, you're the best. Make a wish. Happy birthday and from all of us. So I'm going to use happy birthday on the outside and from all of us. In fact, no, I think on the other one I did from all of us. On this one I think I might put inside, you're the best. So let's see, you're the best. Oh, I've picked up you're the best by mistake instead of the happy birthday, so I better just stamp the inside first. There we are. Save getting the stamps out again. This one just does not want to come off my block. So let's see, where's my happy birthday? There we are. Right, that's looking good. Now what I did with the other one is I just took a little sponge dauber, and there's some real red, which is another Stampin' Up colour, on the designer series paper, and I just went round the edge with the sponge dauber. Just get my lid on there, so I have inky fingers. So I've got one of these little stamping spots, and I've just gone gently, not too hard, and I've just gone round the edge just to make it not quite so stark white. You don't have to, again, all of this is just personal preference. So, I think, where are we? So I think I might just stick that there. Right, so I just need some wet glue. There we are. That should be nice and stuck down. So there we go. And on the inside, I think I might just get some candles just to decorate the inside a little. Again, I'll just use my real red. And do a little stamp there. And there we are. So that took hardly any time at all, as you can see, and now you've got a lovely card ready to send. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you are interested in the stamp set, if you want to send me a little message, you could pop on to my Dandelion Wishes page on Facebook, and or if you're interested in having a copy of the new catalogue, let me know. And please have a look at the other videos for the other team members that are detailed below. And thanks for watching.